Hi, welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, November 20th, 2023. My name is Giovanni Benecourt, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets. So here we have in front of us the Nasdaq fluctuation, which is really showing a pretty good month so far for November, looking to hold its highs as of June, July. So therefore, we can come and conclude, take a look that most likely is looking that the market or the Nasdaq so far is creating basically a one of these scenarios where what I call it sideways trading, ranging, some call it consolidation, but it's a great setup for a breakout. That breakout can happen towards the upside, and yeah, it can also happen towards the downside, right? But internally, if we take a look at what the market has done this morning, today so far, so on Friday, we basically had a flattish day. It trading within the week's range. Okay, or at least the last 2 days, Thursdays and Wednesdays of last week. So that could give us an indication that the consolidation stage was happening. Okay, but today we opened with a small gap up, which has been closed. All right, and that gap up indicates momentum to the upside. So the breakout to the upside can be favored. Now we are in the speculative business. Our job is to speculate which way the market will go, and we are in the CFDs market, so contrast for difference of price. So what can happen that will alter or will help price move to the upside? So we need to obviously come out and wait for some news out of the markets, and when as we open. But if we were to open right now, yeah, we will obviously be opening in the green for the Nasdaq. So that momentum can lead us at least towards the psychological resistance level of 16,000. All right, if that's being met, or towards that area is being met, we can speculate to see a pullback towards back down towards obviously the range of last week. And if we happen to continue, so then we can come and speculate that 15,800-ish could be that level of speculation of support. Okay, I have mine as 15,600. Okay, just because it's a day trading that could happen. Market could plunge, but then again, I'm giving you some levels within the intraday levels for the Nasdaq. So here are the possibilities for this particular asset for today. So initially, I'll be favoring longs, or I'll be favoring buying the Nasdaq. Then we have here the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 is actually kind of looking more to me like is creating a ascendant triangle. Okay, so here we have that ascendant triangle. So the breakout out of this triangle can happen in different ways, right? One way that you could come out and measure the how high or where will that breakout can lead to. Well, you come out here and you draw a line from the opening of the triangle to the top, and grab that line and place it to the top, or place it to the bottom, or both. So therefore, you can speculate that if the market will do a breakout from this ascendant triangle, then you can have a target, speculate where the market can come to and find some resistance. But initially, you want to also take a look at the previous high. So right now, the previous high was created back in September. So that's around this green line. So that could be a target that the market can come out and break out to the upside. Now also the market could come out and retreat, do a pullback back into the last week's trading range, and continue trading below our trend line, if you will. So therefore, breaking that trend line and doing a pullback, and then continuing its direction. So let me see if I could show that to you, how that will look. Let me see, we have a path. Okay, so we could probably say breakout to the downside, a pull, no doing a pullback, and then continuing with the direction of the market, which it could be down, right? So that could be one case. But the other scenario that you could have in this particular deal could be the market does break out, does break up. It does a throwback. Okay, so it could break out to the upside. Then the market could do a throwback down back towards that previously resistance, now support, and then continue its trajectory to the upside. That's what it can also do. Okay, now the third scenario, it could be that it could just also do basically what it did on Friday. So staying within the range of Friday session and just stay there idling. That's another scenario that can happen on the S&P. Okay, so be careful about that, but obviously we're here to make some money. Be how aggressive you are. Don't forget to use stops. That's that. Then we have the Dow. The Dow is kind of looking also the same as an ascending triangle. Okay, so let's see if it'll do the same thing as we spoke about in the S&P. Then we have the WTI USO oil contract. It is fluctuating to the upside. $78 is going to be met as our internal resistance level. So that's very simple to understand that. So I have mine up right around 70 and a half towards the 80. Okay, that could be also if it continues. If we happen to meet 878 and find that that is a resistance for it, we could probably speculate that the market can do a pullback. Okay, come back down towards 77 and a half, perhaps even to 76. All right, but 77 could be that also that psychological number where we can find some support around this level and then come back up again towards the 80. But initially, I'm going with the momentum, so buying crude oil. Now, Nat Gas has been hit with a surplus of supply. So there's too much inventory of Nat Gas that has brought the price down somewhat. So we could probably speculate that if it does hold, we have hold now so far below 280, and that's where we find the footing for it. Looking behind it, we find that we have that was a pretty nice. This is a pretty nice node value for it to be understood and identified as a support level, and where it actually fluctuated and it continued to the upside. So $3 could be 290 initially could be the met for Nat Gas. Gold is fluctuating to the downside. Okay, so 1960 can be contemplated. All right. Silver also pushing lower. 23 can be contemplated. Copper, I'll be more bullish in copper. If it does continue to pull back up, I'm fine. I'm looking for 372 to come in and take another shot at it to see if it revisit this high created back in September 29th of September. So initially long or buying copper. Then we have Bitcoin that is looking to fluctuate around 37,000, and the currencies also looking to stay strong above 109 for the euro and above 124.5 for the pound. That could happen if the dollar index just continues to depreciate and trades towards the 103 handle. But if it does happen to recuperate and turn into green, you will also notice that then the gold will most likely have already reached 1960, and the currencies will probably be trading below 109 for the euro and below 124.5 for the pound. That's it for me for today. Have a great trading day, and I will see you tomorrow.